What's up, guys? It's Joe from Steel Forge and Fire. This is a quick one I'm bringing you because if you guys watched my last video, I did a review on an Esee Avispa that I received from Amazon, and at the end of the day, I didn't think something was definitely not right. Okay, it's I'll show you some recaps of that video so you know what I'm talking about. Take a look at it.
It just, and I have to put so much force into trying opening up this thing. It's ridiculous, okay? It's very, very stiff. I'd never had a grease in EDC before. First thing I used was CLP, okay, which I use for my swords, but it's also a really good lubricant, okay? So I used the CLP, didn't really help. So I went to something a little more powerful. So I went to WD-40, which is pretty much made, to loosen up joints and have things glide along a lot quicker. So the WD-40 did help a touch, but even after it's open, I noticed that it's just very stiff. It's not fluid of a movement. Unloosen the joint here. It wasn't able to, basically, this was locked up. And first of all, there was so much wiggle. Even with the joint locked up, there's a lot of play. That's my experience, guys, with this Esee Avispa. I will be returning it. I'm not keeping it. I don't think it's a good EDC, or maybe I just don't have a good copy.
So let me give you some back history. Donnie B all day, great knife reviewer, guys. If you don't follow him, follow him. He's marching to 10K. I'll leave some links in the description. He had a great find on an Esee Avispa. There is an OS 8 model, a D2 model, and an SK5 model, all pretty much the same frame, same knife, but different steels, okay? He actually just did a review comparing all the models together, which he did a great job on. Good, well done, Donnie. But he had shared his find with Scab from CHOIRBOYZ Cutlery, another amazing knife reviewer. Check him out. He's marching to 5,000 subs. Let's give him our support as well. Again, links will be in the description. He shared his find, Donnie shared his find with Scab, and Scab immediately fell in love with the knife. He just called it basically one of the best EDCs he carries, and, for good reason. Donnie loves it, Scab loves it, a lot of people love it. So I've been trying to get this knife for a while. The problem is with Amazon is in New York State, they don't deliver certain knives for New York State mandates as far as EDCs and all that. So why some and not others, I have no idea. So I finally found, I constantly go across, Amazon and look for knives and this, that, and the other thing. And I finally found a specific third-party distributor that was going to send it to me. And the distributor, I believe, was called ECOP, okay? No knocks against them. I know some people had good experience with them or whatever. I'm just telling you, that's where I got it from. So it's from ECOP, okay, on Amazon. They were able to send it to me. Fine, you're able to send it to New York State, I'll take it. So I ordered an SK5 model from the Esee Avispa, as you can see in the video. When I received it, something wasn't right with it. So when it wasn't opening and closing the right way, the thumb stub didn't seem to be in the right place. I was unloosening the joint on it. I was greasing it up with WD-40, a couple different oils, and nothing was happening. And as I unloosened the turning joint, the blade became completely unstable. It was impossible to close and impossible to open, and the blade was unstable. I think the damn thing was a dud or something terrible off the line. It just wasn't what Donnie, Scab, so many people are touting this knife to be. So long story short, Scab from CHOIRBOYZ Cutlery sent me a box, and this is it, okay? In the box, I have, first of all, Power Hammer Bowie. He did a very fine review on it, okay? So he gave me this back, okay? Glad to have it back, put it into my war chest here. And Scab, I just want you to see what this blade looks like. See how nice and shiny it is? Well, let me tell you something, buddy. This is not how you gave it back to me. This thing was marred up to death, man. So, the tip had some kind of crazy residue dirt on it and stuff like that. This thing was marred up to death, which I know you tested it. You did your thing. You ran it through its paces, which I appreciate. But look at that nice shine on this thing now. Isn't that beautiful? You gotta love this. So threw some Mother's Meg on it, no problem, brother. No worries. I'm just busting your chops. But it looks great now. I actually polished it up because I couldn't see it the way it was when you gave it to me. But it looks pretty damn good now. So here's my power hammer Bowie. Finally back home. Put it into my war chest. So that's back home where it should be. Okay. Thanks, Gav, for doing the work and doing the testing on it. So that's one. In the box also is a fine sticker, okay, of good old Scab, which I love these stickers. And thank you for getting me one, Scab. I appreciate it. So, and most importantly in the box was Scab was very nice enough to send me, which he bought many times from this particular Amazon distributor, okay. It's an original Esee Avispa. Okay, I know it's probably backwards on the thing, but it's an Esee Avispa. Now, what I noticed with the box right off the bat, the box you might call me crazy, but the box, I feel like it's a more detailed, better graphics on the box. It just feels like it's more of a glossier finish. The other box was like, it kind of had the same writing, but it kind of felt like, you know, like that recycled paper box where it's kind of like a faded. This is not faded. This is a lot more vivid. So right off the bat, the box definitely looks better. I had the same writing, but it looks better, okay, before I even open it. Now, one thing that I noticed, and you guys may want to notice this as well, when I opened it, this Esee Avispa right in here, okay, this is an OS 8 model, okay. The bag that the Esee Avispa came in originally had a bag that I had to kind of rip open, okay. And this one actually has a pull tab just with the tape to just kind of open it like that. The other one had to be the bag had to be kind of ripped. That's a difference that I saw. I don't know if it makes a difference, but that's what I saw. So here is the Esee Avispa that Scab sent me, and it's an OS 810 model, okay? I did open it. I just repackaged it again. It looks great. It looks solid, but right off the bat, look at the thumb stud, how much space there is with the thumb stud and the frame. If I recall, the one that I got from ECOP, the thumb stud was a little tighter against the frame, so it was even impossible to kind of get your thumb to open it. So, but now this one here, absolutely no problem. Smooth as hell. Frame is tight. The blade is tight. Okay, to close the blade, perfectly fine. Perfectly fine snap. I think I see a world of a difference between this, what I think is an actual authentic Esee Avispa, and what I got was either a bootleg or something terrible off the line. So am I happy with my Esee Avispa, given that this is a genuine model? Hells yeah. I really do love this knife. It's very sharp. I don't know what I can show you to show you the sharpness of it. Okay, extremely, I'm doing it like an idiot right now, but it's extremely sharp. Cuts the box with no problem. This is right out of the box. It's very sharp. It's got a nice edge. As far as a carry, I think now I'm a believer in this Esee Avispa. I think it's a great carry. I'm going to be carrying it around though. I'll let you know. I'll do some normal tasks every day, but right off the bat, there are no problems with this blade that I had with the one I got from ECOP. I mean, I was shocked. Okay, when I first started opening and closing this thing, it was not opening and closing. The frame was impossible, okay, to close. I mean, this just really snaps into place. Very comfortable in the hand. The other one, there's no blade movement whatsoever. I don't need to mess with the freaking turning joint to get this thing to open and close quicker. This is, I think, a genuine Esee Avispa, which I should have received from the get-go. So, definite improvement on the Esee Avispa, guys. Okay, I just want to close off my problem I had with the one I got from ECOP, third-party distributor on Amazon. Scab, thank you very much. I love it. I'm going to carry it. Okay, and always think of you in my pocket. So this is the Esee Avispa. I'm going to be carrying this around. I'll give you my opinion on it after I carry it around for a little bit. And but so far so good, man. I do love this knife. And thank you, Scab, from CHOIRBOYZ Cutlery sending to me. I guess to kind of prove his point that the Esee Avispa is good, and I did get a dud, and I agree, I did get a dud. So thanks for watching, guys. This is Joe from Seal Forge and Fire, and please don't ever forget our vets. I always tout on my channel, either the beginning or the end, 22 veterans a day take their own lives, guys. Don't forget our vets. Vets, there is a place for you here on this channel and in the entire sword and knife community. Love you guys, and until next video, peace out. Ciao.